From a purely functional standpoint, our program works. We have a space adventure that allows a user to type in their name, pick a planet, or have a planet randomly chosen to visit. So again, it works. From a design perspective, it's not the best design for our classes in our code. Our space adventure right now can only do one kind of planetary system because it's defined in the space adventure class. Where our space adventure shouldn't care where we visit, we should be able to visit lots of different planetary systems. But as long as the code exists in that initialization, that's not going to happen. So we need to fix that a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this code and we are going to remove it from here, and we are going to put it into our main Swift file. Because really it's the main file, since it's the one that's creating the space adventure, the main file should pick where we're going to go. You can see there are a lot of errors here, but we're going to fix those in a second. But let's go back to our space adventure class and let's fix this initialization method. We want our space adventure class to visit any planetary system passed to it. So we are going to say, okay, so one of the properties of a space adventure class should be what planetary system should we visit. So we'll let the planetary system be of type planetary system. And again, we're going to need to initialize that. So in our initializer, we'll have planetary system of type planetary system. And then we'll say self dot planetary system equals planetary system. Whoops, too much. And again, I don't need this for right now. So now if you look at our Space Adventure class, when it's created, it's going to take a planetary system as an initializer. So all that data is going to be passed to it. So it does not care what planetary system it's going to. It'll be passed to it in a different file. So that all that data has been taken out of that class, which is far more elegant. Once again, just to look at the syntax, we're creating a constant of type planetary system. When this new space adventure is created, it will take a planetary system as a parameter, and then that passed variable is saved to our constant. So let's go back to our main file because we know we've got a lot of errors there. We're going to, after we create all our planets, we're going to create a system name of solar system, since that's where all these planets are. We're going to create an array of planets, and again it'll be of type planet. Oops, sorry, I got the spell out right. And we'll create it as an empty array. So I'm created a system name, I'm created an array of planets, and now I need to get rid of all these planetary systems. Let me just do that very quickly. Since I haven't created a planetary system yet, I'm just directly assigning these planets to the array I just created above. Get rid of all that. And so those errors are all gone. But now, notice that my adventure declaration has an error, which we're going to get to in a second. But let's create a solar system. It'll be of type planetary system. And the name will be system name that I created above. And the planet array will be planets. So I defined a constant, a name as a solar system, created my array of planets, I added all my planets to it. Then I created a planetary system, because remember we modified our Space Adventure class so that it needs a planetary system as a parameter. So now we're just going to be able to create our planetary system with the solar system object we just created. So we did a lot there. So let's go back and look at this. Again, we created a constant that had our solar system name and an array of planets. Then we created a planetary system. We're using our system name, the array of planets, and finally we created a space adventure that took that planetary system as a parameter, and then we're going to start that adventure. So now you see all that code has been taken out of our space adventure, and it's this main file that does the work of creating a system to pass to our space adventure. But let's go ahead and make sure that that runs correctly to see that our functionality is the same. Put in my name. Let's say no first. Let's say Earth. Okay, so that works. Let's just again quickly make sure that it works with the random function. And that does as well. So the functionality is the same, even though our code is a little bit better designed. So let's go one more time to our planetary system code. Notice that this planets array is a variable type. But what we've done is we've modified our code here so that when we create the planetary system, we're passing it a complete array of planets. So there's no need anymore for this to change. Once that planetary array has been created, it doesn't need to be changed anymore. So this can actually be changed back to let. And again, when we can, we try to use let instead of vary, especially if our variables are not going to change. So now all that planet data is in our main class. It's not buried somewhere in one of our other classes. It's right out where we can see it. Okay? So we're almost done. In our final video in this lesson or in this project, we'll just do a couple more tweaks and we'll be finished.